49ers. I don't think they need a quarterback, but they sure.
Unless they want to go five
Yes,
deep on game day
yes.
now.
So it will be interesting to find out, though. It'll be a Brock Purdy and Lance contest, so that'll be nice, interesting. Jimmy G more than likely gone. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of teams with a need for quarterbacks that are going to try to find a way to bring Jimmy G in.
Yep.
So we take a look at their offense, and I know they got away with it this year, but they have to upgrade their interior on the offensive line. Mm-hmm. They got manhandled yesterday like they should have, because it's not very good. It's right. Like Trent Williams is elite, like McGlinchey's solid, and they got nothing in the middle. It was scheme and coaching, and they got exposed. And they have to do a better job in the interior, especially at center. So that's what they got to do and they got to resign McGlinchey, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So that becomes a need. And they do have a little bit of cap space. They should be able to do it based on the numbers. The other thing at offense, maybe they add a slot receiver, you think? Now, Danny Gray was a third rounder. We didn't see much of him this year. I'm not sure what happened there, but you think a slot or just another receiver in general they could use?
Yeah, I think just another receiver in general. I think Danny Gray is going to be more of an outside type guy. He's kind of like a similar player to Ayuk, just like burst, vertical threat, make plays on the ball. Debo's kind of like, do you want to come on slot? Do you want to call him running back? I don't really know what to call him. Yeah. So, but someone behind him that when Debo is moving around, you can easily insert someone into that slot. Juwan Jennings, I believe, is a free agent. So that's just another body in this group that's going to be heading towards free agency. Easy to replace, in my opinion, other than the fact that he's probably by far the best blocking receiver in the game, which for this offense, it does matter. They do need receivers that can, A, try hard, and B, make a physical impact as a downfield blocker. But, I think the receiver room could use a little bit more love here, just to kind of add more options, basically because of what Debo Samuel does for that offense. I mean, he's all over the place, right? And you want to have easily insertable talent behind him once he starts moving around a little bit.
All right. And then on defense, as good as San Francisco's defense is, there are still some concerns. You have to re-sign Jimmy Ward. So that is definitely something that they're going to have to keep an eye on. They've got 3 edge rushers that they have to re-sign, depth guys. And I think that overall, those guys are okay, but I wouldn't be surprised. Again, 4-3 front. Now, Drake Jackson was a second rounder last year, so that was a smart move. But I could see them looking at maybe adding another edge rusher, depending on what they do in free agency. And I could see them also adding another defensive tackle.
Yeah.
They don't really have an impact force in the middle of that defense.
Right. I mean, Javon Kinlaw has not evolved into what they were hoping he would, right? And he was a little bit of a swing for the fence when he came out of South Carolina. I don't want to get into any off-field issues. I'm just going to keep it to the on-field stuff. It looks like he's just not clicking mentally. Like, he's not playing as fast as he is, if that makes sense. And in the NFL, you kind of get eaten up like that, especially when you play with high pad level like he does. So I think they lost when they lost DJ Jones, the D tackle, to Denver. I think it hurt their front a little bit more than they were anticipating.
Yeah. And also, if they don't sign Jimmy Ward, then they definitely need a corner.
Yeah. Now, I think no matter what, they got to bring
they got to add another corner anyway.
No matter what.
So, yeah, that's definitely a spot to keep an eye on. What do you think their number 1 overall need is, though, right now?
I have corner. I have corner, O-line. So we talked about them all. I have corner, O-line, D-line. Okay. Those are the 3 spots that I think need to be addressed. And O-line, to me, it could be inside or outside, to be honest with you. I don't know if McGlinchey – I'm assuming they're going to re-sign him.
I would think so.
But I would think so, too, just because you don't have anything behind him. There's no one.
They're in big trouble if they don't re-sign him.
Right. I mean, he's not the best right tackle in the game, but he's serviceable. And if you go from serviceable to nothing, it's going to –
Then you've got Trent Williams and nothing.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So I would like to see at least a pick to – it could be inside or outside. Just add a little bit of depth and maybe some competition to one of the 3 interior spots. Rookie from Texas, San Antonio, Burford. He played well enough this year as a rookie where I think he could be given that job
Yeah,
next year, the
at
right
one of the
guard
guard
spot.
spots.
But
Yeah.
there needs to be a little bit more competition brought in there.